Sports at SG, Team Singapore at the Games Specials. Come November, over 30 track and field athletes will be competing in Palembang in Indonesia. Now, one of those athletes is Rachel Young, who took up pole vaulting just 7 years ago. Now, even though she's been injured a number of times, she's never given up hope on getting the SEA Games medal.
About the hours of hard work, the tears, the sweat and put in, I will be fighting for my country and also to bring glory to Singapore.
She's very determined, disciplined, she's got the focus.
I feel very motivational and she's very patient.
She's very determined.
I first joined athletics when I was in secondary school. I was from SIDA. So SIDA was very strong in track and field. So that was how I started. It was very difficult in the beginning. It's a little bit different from long jump or sprint. You cannot be too hyped up. So sometimes I need to manage my adrenaline. Because if I don't think before I go, I want to start running, it's totally blank. I'm currently working in Sports Council. They are great employers because they allow me to have flexible hours so that I can train. It's really about time management. So, and also being focused. So when I'm at work, I will just focus on my work.
She's a very fast worker. She doesn't run, she jumps. That's a very good quality. I think it's more of her resilience for a national athlete that they need to juggle things. Not just work, but also their sport. So that's something which is really tops.
Okay, I think I've given up quite a fair bit of things. My friends at my age, they already have their families, their career, basically they have very colorful social life. So for me, it's about only training and work. Initially, I couldn't really cope because actually I'm a very sociable person, I'm very outgoing. I like to have fun, I like to be with my friends.
I think she's kind of always stayed the same. I think very humble, even though she seems to be juggling so much in her life. I really admire her because it's been so many years and so many injuries and she's still persevering all the way.
I think like in any normal Singaporean sense, I think as a female being 29 and still competing, she's got a full-time job, she's coaching and she competes at the same time and she's got to train also. I think that takes a lot of passion. I guess it's really nice to see in Singapore somebody pursuing something other than 5C. So because she's got really such passion for the sport, it almost seems like she doesn't give herself a deadline like most people who think like 30 is too old for sport.
My favorite dishes would be the curry fish head and bak kut teh. When I studied in Australia for 4 years, I did a lot of cooking and baking. It was then that I realized that actually cooking and baking, right, is quite relaxing because it brings me away from my work and the training.
A mediocre teacher tells, a good teacher explains, a superior teacher demonstrates, but a great teacher inspires. Miss Young is a very good pole vaulter and she has a very good character.
Yeah, and I also want to try to pole vault very high and try to beat Jojo.
I'm younger than her. I'm sorry.
Pole vaulting, it seems easy, but when you actually do it, it's not that easy. Most kids, they will only do whatever they are good at. Once they try a couple of times, they couldn't do it and then they will just give up. Actually, there are already a lot of very promising kids that I've been coaching, so I just really hope that they can continue with pole vaulting because it's really a pity that they just give up halfway.
In track and field, pole vault perhaps is the most technical event they can find. Every single step that you take, from how you carry the pole, teach a little angle of the pole and it allows you to run faster or slower, how you lower the pole when you're running in high speed towards the box, how you're going to get yourself inverted, all these things you have to work on. It's 90% technique that you have to clean up to have breakthrough again.
Definitely my coach plays the biggest part. Because apart from being a coach, he was also a friend. He was actually the pillar of strength. He was the one who believed in me and asked me to pursue this path. So I'll give my credit to him. I will be working towards to win a gold medal in the coming SEA Games. Most of the time my coach said that I'm overtraining, I'm jumping too much, especially when I'm doing a good session. I'll just keep jumping. So it's a little bit, I need to manage my training.
Of course, one of the greatest barriers that she faced is that she needs to learn to be more relaxed in training. Sometimes she gets injury because of training too hard. She needs to keep herself injury free, and with that, with whatever she's capable of, I think being in a medal position shouldn't be a problem for her.
I guess I had a goal and I haven't achieved that goal, so I will just continue doing it until I achieve my goal. Along the way, they gave me a lot of encouragement. I would like to thank them for supporting me in these 6 years of my sporting career. So I just hope that I won't disappoint them this year.
I think it doesn't matter what kind of result you come back with. I think the fact that you try really just inspires all of us. So, go冰姐!
加油，冰姐!
Good luck for SEA Games this year. Hope you win.
All the best to Rachel, Shake and Sasha. We'll be cheering you on come November. Well, that's it for today's Sports SG. When we return next week, 3 more athletes will be under the spotlight. We'll tell you their stories, their sacrifices, and their friends and families will be telling all. We'll see you next Friday.